Hello, Rovers! Welcome back to News BRANT. We've got some exciting details about Zani, Phrolova, and Carthetiya'S kits. And trust me, you'll want to sit tight because they're looking really interesting. Let's dive right in, starting with Zani. Zani is a spectro-frazzle DPS, which honestly makes perfect sense, especially since Phoebe has been confirmed as her best-in-slot support. But what makes her really stand out is her dual-mode gameplay. She can use Resonance Liberation to shift between two forms, and, get this, she can actually cast Resonance Liberation twice. If that sounds familiar, it's because it works similarly to Carlotta's mechanics. In her normal mode, Zani applies a small amount of Spectro Frazzle to enemies, steadily building up damage. But when she enters Liberation mode, everything changes. Her attacks start consuming Spectro Frazzle when she uses her Resonance skill, dealing massive damage in the process. And here's where things get even more exciting. Her model gradually changes throughout the fight, just like Changli's outfit does when she gains stacks. Now, let's talk about her Liberation activations. The first time she activates Resonance Liberation, she loosens her tie, a subtle but stylish shift that might be her initial transformation animation. The second time, she leaps into the air and slams down with full force, delivering a devastating finishing move. And you can actually feel the transformation. Her pre-liberation movement is heavy and sluggish, but post-liberation, she moves with speed, precision, and raw impact. If you're into characters with dynamic transformations and hard-hitting, stylish gameplay, she might just be your new favorite. Alright, let's talk about Phrolova. She's a pure chaos machine, a Havoc DPS built to unleash devastation. Her entire playstyle revolves around Echo, feeding off her teammates' Echo skills to charge up her Forte gauge. The more they use Echo, the faster she powers up, and when she does, she detonates a massive skill damage to the surrounding enemies. Phrolovas. Most of the damage comes from her skill, and then there's Cantarella. She's basically Phrolova's best-in-slot support, boosting her Havoc damage by 20% and her skill damage by 25%. But she's not just there to buff. She also throws in coordinated attacks and even some healing, making sure Phrolova stays in the fight longer. Now, for Carthetiya'S kit, she is said to be a Arrow Erosion DPS. She also have two modes, the one we saw at the end of 2.0 Story Quest and other one from the livestream trailer. Upon activating her Resonance Liberation, Cartesia undergoes a striking transformation. She ascends slightly, and a spectral sword materializes behind her, autonomously striking at foes. In this state, her attack range is increased significantly, and her movements become exceptionally swift. Notably, Cartesia's Resonance Liberation has two modes, again, same as Carlotta, each activation bringing a unique and visually stunning effect. First Liberation. A mystical sword pierces through Cartesia's chest, and ethereal horns emerge, symbolizing a surge in her power. Second Liberation. Cartesia elevates gracefully into the air, releasing a potent wave of sword energy that devastates enemies in its path. These transformations are not just superficial, they alter Cartesia's model, enhancing her presence on the battlefield. Remember, these are early leaks and are subject to change. Not that their entire kit will change, but some of it might get some changes in future. I will update as soon as any of them get some kit changes. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. I actually like the concept of having two liberation animations for every character. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. I will be back with new Wuthering Waves news.